Hi, my name is Josh, and this afternoon I want to show you how to quickly create a Google Calendar or calendar with Google Calendar. So I have a Google account, and this is with my school district. So I have access to all these Gmail apps, and this is an easy way for us to do it. Um, my account icon is right there, and next to it is my waffle or my 3x3 grid with all the Google apps and extensions I have installed. So I'm going to click that and I'm going to mouse down over the calendar app and click the calendar app. When I do that, that will pop up with the current day and month, and this is what it will look like on your screen. Now, I'm going to move my screencast bar out of the way here so that we can see down here in the left column. You can see over here on the left, we have this option to create. That button will allow you to create an event on any day that you choose. You can do all that selection in that window, or if you simply click on the box of the day, you can do it that way as well. You can meet with people, and you have your list of calendars here. I'm going to collapse this list. None of those are checked, but you can see that the Joshua Grozier, or my calendar, is checked. So right now it's showing this Easter break on Friday. If I uncheck that box, you can see that that goes away. I could also do that from here um, by hiding that or whatever. But that's good enough for right now. I want to create, I'm going to collapse this menu to clean it up just a little bit. I want to create a calendar for my welding class. So right here next to other calendars with this plus symbol, I'm going to click that, and you get the option window here: subscribe, create, browse from URL, or you can import a calendar. I want to create a new calendar, so I will click that option, and this window pops up. So like I said, I'm going to name this welding. It's going to be my welding calendar, and the description, let's just say it will be my tentative course calendar. And that's how it will be described. If I want to read into that, it'll come up in my calendars as welding here. And I'm in the Eastern time zone in the United States, so I'll leave that option as Eastern time, New York. Create calendar. Down here in the middle, you see calendar creation in progress, and now welding successfully created. I could click that configure box and configure settings and all that from there, but I don't need to do that. I'm going to go back here and show you from this window. All right, so now you see my calendars have opened back up since I created that new one. I'll collapse my other calendars. This box is checked in green, and I don't have any topics or events created yet. First thing I want to do is change that coloring. A lot of the descriptions I use in welding are a cherry red or bright orange, so I'm going to change my welding color to this cherry blossom red. Okay, so now anything I make revolving the welding calendar is going to show up in red. So the first thing, let's do it this way. I'm going to click in the Friday, April 2nd box, and that title or that event bar comes right up, and I get this window. I'm going to call this Easter break since we're off school tomorrow. And then I can add a time here. Friday, April 2nd is the date, add time, and it's an all-day event. We have off all day. So I'm simply going to check that all-day box and then come down here to the bottom right, blue save button, click save, and that adds it to my calendar. I'm going to do that same thing here on April 5th. We are off this Monday as well. And when I click add time, I'm going to check the all day box. And now we have a nice long weekend. And when it comes up with this tile bar here, that's solid color of that calendar, that means it's an all day event. So when I see that solid tile, I can tell, okay, that's an all day event, Easter break, Easter break. But say, okay, when we come back on Tuesday, we're going to do something new. I'm going to demonstrate a process. So I'm going to click this create button over here this time, and a very similar thing pops up. But notice how it goes default to what day it is. Right now it's April 1st, so right here is where that's showing up. I want to do the shielded metal arc welding T-weld on Tuesday, and I'll demonstrate that. Now I can change the date right here simply by mousing over until it's underlined. Thursday, April 1st is underlined, so I'll click that, and a miniature calendar window pops up. I am going to select April 6th. Okay, so right there you can see it's moved already to Tuesday, April 6th. I'm going to click on the time, and I can specify exactly what time I want. So I click on that, turns blue. My welding class begins at 7:56 a.m. and runs until 8:36 a.m. So now I've got my time frame. I got the date. I'm going to click save. All right. And so you see here on my calendar window, I have just a cherry blossom dot next to that event and the start time there. So I could click on that and it would pop up and tell me exactly what it is. It's the SMAW T-Weld, Tuesday, April 6th from 7:56 to 8:36 a.m. And it's in my welding calendar. So I could make adjustments from there if I wanted to. I'm just simply going to X out. And let's do one more. We'll use this create button again. And I'm going to make these shielded metal arc T-welds do. So that will be, change the date here to Friday, April 9th now. Time frame, we got to type that back in, but again, it's 7:56 to 8:36 a.m. And we'll save that. All right, so now I'll demonstrate that on Tuesday. They'll have Wednesday, Thursday, and class on Friday to work on them and then hand them in at the end of class for them to be graded. So there's just a few events you can see there. Say I had a bunch of other calendars or I had multiple classes I wanted to show on my own calendar here. And we'll just click my Joshua Grozier calendar. You can see Easter break doubles there because that's on that calendar there. You know, and you could have as many calendars displaying as you want. Maybe if you have a lot of different things going on at home, events, dinner plans, whatever, you could have them all conveniently on one calendar. Here you can, this X unsubscribe from welding, that would mean that I could X out of it and get rid of it from my end. But if I had it up for my students to view, they would still be able to view it and see it. I just would not be anymore. This little 3-button option bar here, if I open that up, you can see display this only. If I had a bunch of other things checked off and I wanted to get rid of them, instead of unchecking all of them individually, I could just go to my welding one and display this only, and it would hide every other one. I could hide this one from the list and it would not show up over here under my calendars. I would have to go into settings and show that in the list then if I wanted to bring it back. I could change the color here if I want to, but settings and sharing is the final thing I want to show you. If you click on that, this window will open up. So here's what we created originally, right? My calendar titled welding, the description, and my time zone. Now I have the option here. I could export my calendar. I could automatically accept invitations, from administrators, say to faculty meetings or something like that. So you have options there. You could auto accept, automatically add, or do not show. I'm going to leave it at do not show for this one. Access permission. So this is what you will need to change if you want, say, like parents outside of the district domain to be able to access your calendar. You would want to make that public. And then you get this warning box here, making your calendar public will make all events visible, blah, blah, blah. You can click OK there. All right, so that's what I'll do with that one. Get shareable link. That'll automatically copy the link for you. So if you wanted to post it in a URL or embed it in a site or something like that, or a document, you could do that. You could share it with people through a Google account here. You could add event notifications here, add all day event notifications. You could choose how you want to have other notifications, or if you want other notifications here, you could integrate your calendar. And then here as well, this is your public URL code. So if you wanted to access this from a web browser, copy and paste that, or if you wanted to embed it in a document or a website, you would copy and paste this embed code here. All right. And then down here, if you wanted to remove your calendar completely, you would use this delete button, and then you could permanently delete it. And that's all your options through settings there. So I'll get out of settings. We'll go back. And there you have it. So that's a quick, easy way to create a calendar using Google Calendar. So hopefully you got a little bit out of that. And thank you for your time. Have a great day.